Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Stark and I am the Product Training Coordinator at WellnessLiving. In this feature, I will go over voids and refunds in the system. So now staff members will be able to very clearly see if a client's funds for a pass or membership have been refunded or void when viewing the payment schedule. Okay, so what we want to do to show this functionality is actually go into a client's profile who has a membership of reoccurring payments under it, and then we want to go to a past successful payment where I'm going to refund it. But just keep in mind that this functionality does work for both refunds and voids. So let's go up to search, and I'm going to go to recently viewed clients, and we're going to select Robert as our client of choice. And then what I want to do from here is go to account, and then navigate down to transactions and click there. So let's go ahead and do that. So once we're in the transactions area for the client, what I want to do is find a past successful payment for the membership. So if I just go right down here, we can see for the 6-month membership, there was a successful cash payment of $60. So I want to go to the 3-dot action menu, and then I want to click on refund to show the functionality. Then we're going to get a confirmation required, and to process and continue on, I'm just going to click on OK. From here, if I navigate down, we're going to see this refund section right here, and we can see the item in question is that 6-month membership. So it was $60 that had been paid for it that we want to refund. And as you can see right here, there is a new button, which is an on-off button for reflect in payment schedule. So when a staff member is refunding or avoiding an item within a client's profile from the transactions tab, they're going to see this on-off slider, which I just said is for reflects in payment schedule. So if this is off and it's disabled, then there will be no changes in the current behavior of the system when voiding or refunding passes or memberships. However, if I select this to the on position, then when voiding or refunding, there will be a new column within the payment schedule to reflect the refunded amount, which we're going to take a look at in a couple seconds. So again, to show this, I'm just going to put this to the on position for reflect in payment schedule. What I'm going to do from there is I'm going to go down and I'm going to complete that refund by clicking on refund. We're going to get a successful message there. And then from here, what I want to do is navigate right into passes and memberships within the client's profile. Then once there, what I want to do from that point is we can see that this is the 6-month membership. I want to go to the 3-dot menu from here, and we want to navigate up to payment schedule. Okay, so now that we're in the payment schedule for that 6-month membership, what I want to see is that cash payment of $60 that we had refunded back to the client. So if I go underneath payment date, we can clearly see right here, this is marked in red with the $sign and the arrow, and that's to mark and signify to the staff member that, hey, there had been a refunded amount. And if I go to amount paid and I go down there, we can see this is marked with a negative sign, and it's marked in red as well, which is to signify and show that this is a refunded amount. Then under payment method, again, for more accuracy and for clearly stating it, it's going to say refunded. So there's no question about it. If I was a staff member and then I go into the payment schedule, I can clearly see that this is a refunded amount for $60. In addition to that, right beside refunded, it's going to have cash. Since this was a cash payment that the client had paid originally, we're going to refund them back in cash as well. Of course, if there were any other payment methods that the client had used, we would have that indicated here as well, and it would show up. So just as a bit of a use case or an example, say I was a staff member and maybe as a show of good character or goodwill, the business wanted to forgive one of the client's payments. We could go in and we could void or refund the payment and select to show the payment in the payment schedule with that on-off slider as I had shown before. So by doing this, I would be improving the relationship between the customer and the business, and I would be able to accurately see that the payment had been refunded in the payment schedule, just as we had shown. So as you can see, this really is a great feature to have. Businesses now have the customization options of selecting to show the refunded or void payment amount in the payment schedule. And personally, I really do think that it is best to show this. Reason being, it's always going to produce a more accurate representation of the actions that had taken place in the business. And essentially, that is this improvement.